Hi everybody, Thursday's reading task. Still continuing on with our theme of author's purpose for our warm-up. Today your text is about the Nike Air Max 80 or something or other. Go back to Monday's grid that's got the 5 definitions of author's purpose on it. Go back to Monday's grid that now should have 3 sets of ticks on it in different colours using that. Remember, sometimes the author's purpose, there's several of them. So your paragraph is to explain what the author's purpose is for this text. And your topic today is actually one of Roald Dahl's revolting rhymes. If you've never heard any of them, you need to get on and Google them because they are so much fun. They're traditional fairy tales and stories that he has rewritten as revolting rhymes. Today's is Little Red Riding Hood. I've given you a copy of the traditional story in case you've forgotten it. We've given you a copy of his revolting rhyme. We've also given you a gathering grid to try and sort out your thinking. So we're comparing the 2 stories or 2 versions of the story. So what are the actions of the wolf in the original and in the revolting rhyme? What are the actions of Little Red in the original and the revolting rhyme? Who is the hero of the story? And then the message of the story. So I want you to think about that because you may have never really thought that fairy tales have a message. It's probably not until you read Roald Dahl's version of Little Red Riding Hood that you think that there's quite a different message in there. So I'll be interested to see what you write for that. Now today's task is actually kind of a persuasive piece of writing or a discussion piece where you're going to convince us of which version is the best, or why we should read one particular version, or why we should believe one particular version. So you might have to introduce it with, a bit of information about one, and then a bit of information about the other, and then telling us which one you think is the best. So the more you can write for this one, the more detail you give us, the more information, the better it will be. Really comparing and contrasting the 2. We've had a couple of goes of this. People did a great job with the Bunjil and Wah paragraph, or the Bunjil stories. So a little bit more than that, convincing us which one you think is best. I hope you enjoy the poem, and I'm interested to see what you'll come up with in your persuasive paragraph or 2 or 3 or 4, because I think I have said on the assignment that it should be close to a page. If you're a grade 6, this should be close to a page worth of writing to really convince somebody of which one of those texts is the best one. Grade 5s, try and give yourself at least 2 paragraphs or more if you can. Now is not the time to take your foot off the pedal. Now is time to show us what you really can do. So enjoy Roald Dahl's revolting rhymes.